Hot and windy. You don't need me to tell you that, but we're going to continue this pattern into tomorrow and Monday as well. We take a live look here through the Farm Bureau cam. Had a few high-level clouds drifting on through today, and we're going to start to see a few clouds passing in for the rest of the week, but we're going to build in thunderstorms to the south, from the south to the north as we get into the middle of the week here ahead, with winds right now in Pocatello into the teens and 20s, and we're holding on to the heat all across Idaho and Wyoming. We're in the dry spot of the ridge of high pressure. The ridge is all across the west here, and the jet stream's flattened out a bit right around the Canadian border. But what hasn't stopped is the monsoonal energy. It's wrapping around that ridge of high pressure, and around the four corners we're seeing thunderstorms. This is also spreading in to the California and Nevada desert. This is that moisture that's been circulating to the southwest, and it will continue to spin there through the rest of the week. Now by Wednesday, this will start to shoot our direction, and by Wednesday, Thursday, and a bit of your Friday, thunderstorms are expected, and also because we're going to be under this ridge of high pressure, we're going to keep the heat coming. Let's go to Vipercast. Around 10 o'clock tonight, we're into the 70s. Not a bad night. In fact, you can sit on the porch and watch the sunset. You're looking at temperatures for tomorrow morning, get the day started near 70. So a nice, cool, sunny start for your Sunday morning. But the winds pick up tomorrow afternoon. We're looking for temperatures once again back into the 90s territory. Even into central Idaho, it's going to be hot there with near 100 for Twin, lower 90s in Malad tomorrow afternoon, and then pushing towards Monday. We're also looking to bring the heat back in for the afternoon hours. Monday morning around 7 a.m. Yeah, it's a cool, nice start. Monday afternoon around 3, 4 o'clock, back into those mid-90s. You see the trend here. And then we get into Tuesday, and we'll get a few hits of clouds to the west out towards Boise, but we're still looking to stay relatively sunny for eastern Idaho with highs into the 80s and 90s. And we go through the next day or so, I'm calling for wind gusts around 25 miles an hour, but the thunderstorms are going to return to our region beginning on Wednesday. Lows tonight, upper 30s in Stanley, lower 50s in Mackay, and we're hitting the lower to mid 50s around the Snake River Plain. Idaho Falls, lower 50s. We'll hit the 40s around Driggs and Jackson, mid 50s for Pocatello, American Falls, and lower 50s in Aberdeen, with the mid 50s for Lava, and then we'll be into the mid 40s for western Wyoming. Temperatures tomorrow still on the hotter side of things, well above the average for this time of the year. We're into the mid-80s in western Wyoming, near 90 in Montpelier, lower 90s for Malad and Preston, mid-90s for the Valley for Pocatello. Blackfoot, we're at 94, 95 in Aberdeen. We're hitting 94 in Idaho Falls, 90 for Rexburg, upper 80s in Driggs, 92 for Rigby, 87 in Ashton with 90 in Mackay, and 93 in Salmon. The 8-day forecast, here it comes. The heat through tomorrow, Monday, with highs into the 90s. We'll keep the 90s going through the rest of the work week here. With scattered showers on Wednesday and Thursday. Storms will really start to pop here across the region Wednesday and Thursday, and the winds will return to the forecast. Rexburg hot here for the weekend. We're hitting 90 for tomorrow, 88 on Monday, 89 on Tuesday. Then we're going to round out the rest of the work week here with upper 80s heading into next weekend. It looks like the thunderstorms do clear up by Friday and Saturday, but I wouldn't be too shocked though if we keep some of that monsoonal energy into Friday a bit there. Pocatello 96 for Sunday, 94 on Monday, with the lower 90s into Tuesday, and Pocatello back into the upper 90s by Wednesday of the week there, with scattered showers and thunderstorms. Blackfoot also bringing in the heat here, 94 tomorrow, 93 on Monday, and we're hitting Blackfoot highs here into the mid-90s by Wednesday. Jackson bringing in the warmth. It's not going to be as hot as the Snake River Plain, but definitely if you want to escape the heat, go to Island Park in Jackson. Highs here into the 80s. Scattered thunderstorms will start popping back into Jackson and national parks by Wednesday and Thursday. But if you want to cool off, that's the place to be. If you don't like it at 95, I mean, 85 is a bit bearable.
I love it at 95.
I know.
That breeze, though, is helping it for people who don't. It really keeps that temperature down.
The air temperature outside, yeah, it looks hot, but it's deceiving because with the wind blowing so strong, it feels cooler outside. So it's actually welcome to bring some wind in here.
Okay, well, coming up, ranchers say the demand for American